Scorpio, welcome in. This is your weekly reading from the 10th of May onwards. Let's see what's coming in for you. Right, Scorpio. Let's see how you navigate the energies this week. You know, you are ruled by a sign that is all about transformation and change and to bring in your passion. And this week in the skies, we've got a new moon in Taurus towards the end of the week. But before that, you are encouraged to just assess where you're stretching yourself materialistically as well as mentally and physically. How do you feel comfortable in your body? Are you taking your own needs seriously? Let's see what's coming in for you, Scorpio. Let's see what's coming in. And you've got limitations. Inspire innovations. Card number 52. So you've got the word limitations. So that's exactly what I was saying to you. Where are you stretching yourself? Where are you feeling comfortable? What can you do in your week that blocks those limitations, number one, or puts boundaries in so that you can inspire and innovate yourself? Because that is so important. Why do you have to always do it for everybody else? This is about you. This is about your week. This is about how you can move forward. And I think here with the possibilities of this, you've got all sorts of inspiration comes from creativity. Inspiration comes from a higher consciousness. So one of these three words, which one grabbed you the most? Limitations, inspiration or inspire, or innovations? So have a look at those three now. And did you get excited about any of those? Are you inspired? Do you feel like something could come up in your week for you? Do you feel that you get sort of this limitation? Does it suck you in a way that it gives you disappointment? Maybe it says, oh no, I need to put more boundaries up. So I think when you're self-aware this week, when you are looking at your limitations and you're looking into how you can improve your life this week, think about these three words and adapt your mindset to work around that, to see what hurdles are coming up for you. And I think that is where you're going to feel a bit more secure in yourself. And because of the way that the cosmos is going this week, we've got all sorts of things. A lot of messages will come to you this week, Scorpio. You being a water sign, you are quite intuitive and you've got that intensity inside of you. So try and look for the messages that are spinning around you mentally. And you know, if you're not inspired and if you're not checking in with yourself, you'll miss messages. So this is definitely a week for you to actually check in with yourself more than the outside world. So let's see what your focus should be. What is your focus this week, Scorpio? And then the second card will be how do you get through that focus? And what is Spirit's message for you with that focus? Right, what is your guidance through the focus? Okay, your focus is the Emperor. Awesome. Now, the Emperor energy is very fire. It's very strong, but it also pertains to you, Scorpio, because you are one of the deepest, strongest Emperor signs of the water signs I can see. Usually water signs are a little bit too empathetic, but the Scorpio of the water signs are quite fixed, and I like that. It's a very fixed sign, and the Emperor coming up for you, what you need to focus on is yourself, is being selfish, is making sure that you are secure, that you are stable, that where you come from, where you vibrate from is already stable, because you can't have limitations, and he has hundreds of limitations. People don't always get access to him. So your inspiration this week is to be in your own energy, not to always be everybody else's lackey, if that makes sense. And then what is Spirit's message to you? You got the Empress. So you've got two beautiful major arcanas. Now this Empress card is saying to you, as I said to you when I drew it, you might have problems with this focus, and the Empress card comes to remind you of who you are. The Empress card comes to say to you that you need to actually be selfish and to nurture yourself. And what happens there is you vibrate from a different place then, when you're keeping track of yourself, your mental health, what you're comfortable with in your body and your health. You can now develop into something else outside of you, and you can be productive for those around you. That's very important. There's a very important message coming through for you. It's a very big message. Two major arcanas. Scorpio is a very, very big message for you this week. And I think with the energies the way they are, we're going from, I think this weekend we are in a Aquarius moon, and then we go into a Pisces, then we go into Aries, and then we end off in Taurus moon. And the way that escalates is also how you've been asked to listen to yourself, to be comfortable with yourself, to see where you can where you're stretching yourself too thin, and where you can actually give yourself more empathy and nurture yourself a bit more. You can see she's pregnant here, and in this pregnancy, she is developing something. She's nurturing something. She's putting goodness into her body. She is exactly what I said to you. She's taking the time to see to herself so that she can be everything into whatever that is nurturing. And this could be an idea for yourself. This could be a new creation. The inspiration, the limitations there are no limitations. That there, what you are inspiring, what you are bringing into the world is just fantastic. So back yourself this week, Scorpio. I think that's what this is all about, is to keep on track. Just mentally look at how you can bring changes to improve the focus in your positive way, to back yourself, and to, when you have that little backing, you can look at the bigger picture, and you can ride out the waves of stability. So if anyone is getting on your nerves, or you need to be more selfish, this is the healthy outlet. The healthy outlet is to inspire yourself and to find your channel so that you can you can get frustrations out that way. Phew, I feel like it's difficult to deliver this, because it just feels like, Scorpio, you're thinking and you're just saying to me, no, Trace, I can't do that. But I'm telling you now, this week is all about you only. And let's see what your little sticker says. Slow down. Life is not a race. So that's what you've been given by Spirit, that you've got this something brewing. Something is brewing for you. And I think you know what this is. This Emperor knows exactly what it is. And I think that is what you're going to be focusing on this week and bringing it out into the world. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Oh, another little message is coming through here for you. If you're in a relationship, because that you can see card number 3, card number 4, what you need to focus on, try and take charge, take control, take ownership of what is going on in your relationship. And I think in that space, you feel your own power, you make your own plan, and that person that's involved with you will nurture you, respect you, will reward you, so that you can have that power to go again. So it's definitely a case of not allowing others to rescue you. This is definitely a case of you being more authoritative over your own life. The Emperor likes to stick to rules, whereas the Empress likes to nurture. And that is, if it pertains to a relationship, and I was just chatting about that now, I think have a look at this dynamic of the two. You've got one person that's absolutely calling up the family, doing something that can help you make some beautiful things around you. And maybe this is, if it's pertaining to you, this is how the balance comes in for you this week. So just look at the simple pleasures of how you can actually grow around your family, around your pets. Just slow down and enjoy life. And that inspiration for me is it's going to hit you in the face this week. So yeah, get back to basics and just get back to this this harmony and this balance in your life, because it's this is the opposite of each other here. So I love that for you, Scorpio. Let me see if anything else comes up for you. And I think what the biggest thing here about this Empress card is that the best things in life are free. At the end, it's all about that happy. It's about the happy memories. It's about the opportunities that are coming around you. And I think that is what's going to create your loving space this week. Okay, Scorpio, that's all I've got for you. I'll chat to you next week. Take care.